Okay, so apparently people have found the chemical formula for love.
What the fuck part of the internet are you on?
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Dark web.
No.
Internet Explorer.
4chan.
No.
Pinterest.
Microsoft Edge.
Microsoft Edge is a browser, though.
Bing.
I mean, you're not wrong.
You use
Apparently
Bing?
it's made up of dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin.
Who could have guessed?
It can apparently be easily manufactured in a lab, but overdosing on any of them can cause schizophrenia, extreme paranoia, and insanity.
Sounds like a regular Saturday to me.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Does that mean that's My Chemical Romance?
Get out.
No, fuck you.
This is the best line in the song, in the Black Lightning song.
Don't you ignore me.
I couldn't hear you. I was listening to music.
Don't ignore me. I couldn't hear you. I was ignoring you.
I made a great joke then. You didn't hear a word of it.
It's better than me making the same joke straight after you said it.
Kofi, I swear to fuck.
The best line in the song, and it's
When
the
you're in
last
England, I
line,
know where you'll go.
is, I met a superhero, he was black, he told me this is for the streets, Black Lightning's back. That is the line for the song.
How am I supposed to respond to that?
Right? But it literally goes, it cuts off after superhero, then it goes, he was black as a separate line, and then it goes, he told me this is for the street, and then it pauses, and then it goes, Black Lightning's back.
Okay, I'm imagining that song as a duet, and one of the people in the duet doesn't understand rhyming.
Alright, let's get this shit on the road.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've done one of these. It's been a hot second. I'll try and fit clowns in here somewhere. Actually, you know what? I
don't
won't.
think you want
It'll happen anyway. Also, surprisingly, most of the things that I've got this time didn't come from, Yahoo Answers. It's just conversations that I've had, things I found on Tumblr, and random thoughts that I've had. So I guess...
I'm very excited for the random thoughts.
Oh, I've got a whole thing on my phone, like a notepad, that I just write down my thoughts when I come across them. One of them is literally just cucumbers are reverse watermelons.
We all know the fuck they're not.
No, but, okay.
That is a marrow.
Here's the reason I have behind this thought. So I had a bit of cucumber for the first time in forever. It's literally the same feeling I get as when I eat watermelon, except it's savory, not sweet.
Fucking hell.
But wait, there's more. You see, watermelons are fat and round. But the cucumbers, they're long and thin.
What the fuck have you been smoking?
I'm not crazy for thinking this.
Cucumber, apparently. Or as he now calls them, reverse watermelon.
Oh gosh. Oof. Did you also know that pickles are actually just pickled cucumbers?
Yes, I did know that.
They're like
you
watermelons squared.
I mean, I did know that, but I feel like Kofi didn't.
Let's be fair, he probably didn't.
No, I've got it. Cucumbers are the invert of watermelons. Pickles are like negative watermelons.
I would have thought they're more reverse watermelon ascended. To a higher plane.
The sequel to cucumber.
I mean, if we're being serious, they're literally just cucumbers in vinegar.
I mean, yeah, if you want to be dull.
They've been left there for too long. And people just thought, hey, they're still fine to eat.
Who the fuck had the idea to pickle food?
Who the fuck had the idea to milk a cow? There've been some strange people.
I feel like the milking the cow is stranger than the pickle, because someone can easily drop something in vinegar and think, oh, that doesn't taste too bad, then I'm gonna grab this cow's tits and see what happens.
I feel like
not bad.
I feel like maybe it was actually figured out through observation, and they saw what the calves were doing and thought, well, clearly they're not dicks.
It's just like, is that calf sucking on it? No, it can't be.
Well, considering we did the same sort of thing.
Exactly, which is why observation, I think, is what done it. Why someone thought to actually touch them, that's another story entirely.
Had to confirm it, you know?
Perversion.
Maybe they just went to, like, the one crazy dude in the village, just like, this is gonna sound crazy, but you're probably into it. Go and tuck that cow's dick.
Just the town pervert.
So, first scenario, first thought, or second thought, I guess.
Our second thought, yes, because our first thought was cucumbers are reverse watermelon, which I think will go down in history. I think it's safe to say. Not in a good
One
way,
of the
but
great revelations of the 20th century.
I wouldn't say great. Painfully mediocre.
Alright. So this one came from a conversation, or a post on Tumblr, I forget, that I was having about, in Rick and Morty, the real fake doors guy?
Nope.
Yeah.
Well, the question is, how can I sell fake furniture?
To really gullible people.
eBay.
Again, really gullible people.
Because I'm just thinking, a number of times people have been fucked over on eBay because they've been sold the picture.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually saw something recently where a guy tried to buy $3,000 worth of Bitcoin online, and what they received was a copy of Boss Baby on DVD. Anyway,
Something bizarre.
furniture. Like, the real fake doors thing. If the furniture doesn't do something, isn't it basically just decor?
Yeah, yes, I suppose.
I mean, furniture kind of is that anyway, isn't it?
What, decor you can use?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like a lamp.
Yeah.
Lamps provide light. Sofas you can sit
It's
on.
not going to be our subject.
Discussing
It's going to
furniture.
be contemplating furniture. Is it truly furniture?
This is not a chair.
This is a chair you can't sit on.
I'm sorry, but if it looks like a chair and is shaped like a chair, we can sit on it like a chair.
No, you can't.
Heck, we sit on tables.
That's because we're barbarians.
I was referring to the painting.
There's a painting called... I do fucking art, I should know this. There's a painting
this
called This Is Not a Chair.
I'm pretty sure This Is Not a Chair.
Oh, yeah. No, this is not a pipe, you dumbass.
Oh, same. There's loads of them.
Well, it's
No,
not a
that
pipe.
is not the same. Are you telling me you could sit on a pipe?
Yes,
No,
if it's
there are loads
horizontal.
There are
I'm
loads
referring
of...
to the pipe you smoke.
There are loads of paintings like this, is what I mean. There is a chair one, there is a pipe one. I don't know which one came first. I'm not an artist, nor am I a historian.
You're an unreliable source is what you are.
Like,
But my point still stands, that there is a painting
logic. Yeah, sure.
that says, this is not a chair. There is also one, apparently, that says, this is not a pipe. Isn't that one French, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one I was talking about isn't French.
Yeah, look at you, smart ass.
Okay, but the way this sentence is phrased with the fake furniture, you can't make a fake chair that looks and is shaped like a chair.
You can. It could be made out of paper.
But then it's just then it's not a chair. It's just a model of a chair.
But it's fake, yes.
Wait, no, wait. Hang on, fuck, I fucked up. A model of a chair is still a chair.
Yeah, I was about to say, what about the chairs in a dollhouse?
But those aren't fake
that-
chairs. Those are
Like,
real
I'm
chairs,
not
just
stealing
small.
them.
But you can't sit on them, can you? If you do, they'll either break or get stuck up your rectum.
But then they're just like,
I would know.
then they're decor.
But furniture is decor.
I'm so stuck in my own head right now.
I'm not even in there, but
What is the definition of decor?
shit you can't sit on.
Decor, the furnishing and decoration of a room. Google.
Okay, but like, you can't, like, make a piece of furniture and say this, like, I can't give you a chair and say this is a fake chair, because it's not. It's a real chair.
Then don't tell me it's a fake chair. Just tell me it's a real chair. Let me find out for
Hold on.
myself if it's in fact fake.
What if it looks like a chair and functions like a chair?
Then
but
it's a chair.
Actually, it looks like a chair until you open it out or do something to it that makes it something else, which is its primary purpose. And what...
This is my fridge, Parker Lounger.
For example, what if it is a chair that actually, if you lift the cushion up off of it, like an armchair, you lift the cushion up off of it, and actually it is a chest of drawers?
Then that's just
Then what do you
very
say?
convenient.
Do you say it is a chair with a hidden compartment, or do you say it's a chest of drawers that looks like a chair?
I wouldn't care. I just go, ooh, stuff to put stuff.
It's my chest of drawers.
And now I'm disappointed for myself for not coming up with that.
No, but that's also something, Blue. Yeah. Now, you've just invented, like, you haven't made a fake piece of furniture, you've invented a new piece of furniture.
Which is pretty dank, I might say.
But it looks like a chair. It looks like a chair and functions like a chair, but it's not a chair.
That's the thing, Blue. It's not a chair.
It's now a chest of drawers.
Yes, it's not a chair, and it's not a chest of drawers.
It's both.
It is.
I really hope you don't talk to people like that normally.
Every time I deliver the climax of my sentence,
I get real close to their ear.
Now imagine if you're trying to sound sexy, you'd look like such a creep.
Hey, wanna try out my new
Chest of drawers.
Oh, fucking hell.
Pretty magnificent.
But here's what I'm saying. It looks like a chair, functions like a chair, but it doesn't have to be a chair.
But it can
For
be a
example,
chair.
Someone can have their
I
thumb.
think the main question is, it doesn't have to be a chair, used as a chair, but can it be used as a chair?
Someone can lose their thumb and then have their big toe reattached in their thumb's place and have it function. It will look like a really large fat thumb, and it will function like a really large fat thumb. But it's a toe.
But that's not anything. That's like, and hold on, I'm gonna come up with an analogy here to relate it to our furniture problem. That's like
Use an analogy to talk about my analogy.
That's like saying, I've invented a new table, it goes on top of your TV. No, you haven't invented something new. You've just put a table on your fucking TV.
You've adapted.
But what I'm saying is, it looks like a thumb and functions like a thumb, but it's not a thumb. It's a toe.
It's not an innovative solution, it's a fuck up. It's a surgical error.
That's an error. People actually have it done on purpose.
People are stupid.
I mean, opposable thumbs are more important than a big toe, so...
You would know.
No, but it's still not something new, it's just putting something in a different place.
My point is that it looks like a thumb and functions like a thumb, but it isn't a thumb. That is all. That is my point.
I need to think of another analogy for this.
Because it's more important to have opposable thumbs than it is to have a big toe.
What?
And it happens a lot as well.
No, wait. If it's more important to have opposable thumbs than to have a big toe, then why the fuck would they replace their thumbs with toes?
This is people that have lost their thumb. Which is what I preface the comment with.
Does the toe
I'd
move in
rather
the
just
same way as the thumb?
not have a thumb.
It does when it's attached.
No, I gotta agree with Emil, actually, there. Because I can just imagine the fucking conversations you would have. You're just like, why the fuck does your thumb look like a toe? Well, let me tell you a tale.
Because I'm telling you right now, I'm pretty sure a toe replaced in my thumb would accomplish fucking nothing.
Actually.
Yes! I'm an artist! That would do nothing for me.
Sexually,
I'll
or...
give up my dreams right there and then. Not that I haven't already.
You can do a thumbs up, great.
That's thumbs up.
You can hold that thumbs up right next to your face while you say, I've made a huge mistake.
I think it does actually still function properly.
Well, if it still functions the same way, like as a substitute,
Yeah.
isn't that the same, I'm relating this back to the furniture, isn't that the same principle as sitting on a table?
Yeah, but a table isn't a chair.
And we do also just sit on tables.
Humans sit on literally everything.
Even faces.
And dicks.
You fucking
Especially
people.
the clown ride.
Oh god!
It was gonna come out eventually.
What's like this? No, never mind, I'm editing it there.
Oh, fucking hell.
I'm honestly quite happy with myself for putting that in.
Was that a
Why
pun?
not?
Here's
I
the
say
reason why
ignorantly.
they say it's better to replace your thumb with your toe if you have to. This is the quote from the BBC article I'm reading. Even if you've got 4 good fingers, if you don't have something to pinch against them, your hand has lost a huge amount of its function. And so it's better to just have your toe there instead of a thumb, if you lose your thumb.
Yeah, but you know what
I
the
mean,
downside
I
is?
know.
Which means, if you have big toes for thumbs, you can still be an artist.
No, I can't. I can just use my hand.
You know what the real downside is, though?
What?
You can't punch anything without stubbing your toe.
Oh, fuck it.
Suddenly
walked
punch
right
is gonna
into
hurt a
that one.
whole lot more.
I've just seen what my next category thing is.
Go on.
Please don't hurt my brain.
No, but I
too
think
late.
you're gonna like this one. It probably won't last very long. It's just a comment I want to make. So, this came from a Tumblr post I was looking at a while back,
Good start.
and it basically opens with one person saying, "Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey." The next person replies, "But I'm a vegetarian." The first person says again, "Wakey, wakey, vegetables and sadness." Now this is where it gets really wild.
Oh, there's more.
Someone else replied, and they say, no, more like wakey, wakey, nuts and oats, no meat, and without all the guilt. So I guess my question is,
Do we have guilt?
do vegans think people feel guilty when they eat meat?
Apparently.
Probably.
I think it's less that. I think they think we should.
You just wake up in the morning, you have a bacon sandwich, you eat it, and go, oh my god, what have I done?
Just stop in the middle of your meal. Just like, oh,
Just tears running down your face. I'm sorry.
as you're just crying into the sandwich.
Over your last mouthful, all you hear from you see someone is having their last mouthful, all you hear from them is just every time you see someone eat a piece of meat, you just see part of them die inside.
Yeah, any vegans listening, we regret nothing.
You can't come to my
Oh,
barbecue.
Okay, I say we regret nothing. Some things we regret. Eating meat is not one of them.
We regret the clowns.
We do really regret the clowns.
Oh, vegans confuse me.
They're the ones that confuse me. They make a really big deal about telling me they're a vegan.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know. I mean, I have met vegans that don't make a big deal out of them being a vegan. They're fairly okay people.
I mean, my friends just decided to become a vegan.
Are they an asshole all of a sudden?
No,
Do they regret it?
Which friend?
I don't know. I say they've only just started, so I wouldn't be able to tell you whether they regret it or not. I also wouldn't be able to tell you they're a fully fledged vegan because it hasn't been long enough for them to have completely changed their lifestyle.
They're a vegan novice.
Yeah, but the reason
A
he's
veganer.
Oh,
the reason
Jesus.
the reason he started being a vegan is because he watched some documentaries on how healthy it can be, right? And
Yeah, let's be honest. We
I
only
do-
become vegans for how healthy it is. That's the reason why vegan diets exist.
I really do have a problem with the way things like this are,
Betrayed?
explained to people. Because the idea is that you can get just the same amount of things from being from vegan meals that you can from if you eat meat and dairy, right? And
Right.
at face value, that is true. You can still get protein from certain vegetables and fruits, right? But the types of protein you get are always going to be different. There are proteins that you'll get from meat that aren't the same. We humans have been eating meat since the beginning, so it's kind of like, why change that?
Been doing it this long.
Yeah. But I also have another thing, is that, have you heard, about gluten-free meals? You know about people have started developing gluten allergies, right?
Yeah.
We've been eating wheat for what, like 3,000 plus years?
How did we discover that was edible?
It's a tasty
How is
looking
it
plant.
people have only started to develop, fatal reactions to gluten in the past, like, 15 years?
Because we've eaten it so much, we're developing an intolerance as a species?
I have no idea. I mean...
Honestly, I think what I said is perfectly plausible.
I think maybe it's something to do with the fact that we've modified the wheat somewhere. Because we tend to do that, don't we? We modify things to make them healthier, or to make it so we can mass produce them faster and get more profit, But it always shocks me. Like, I mean, I don't know if you two know, but my other half she's gluten intolerant.
I didn't know that.
No.
I feel bad for force feeding her that cake now.
Casper, your friend from high
Who
school.
the fuck's Casper?
Hi, remember me?
Yeah, I forgot.
You've known him your whole life.
To be fair,
I mean, he's known me my
somehow-
entire life.
I never knew the Casper name until only a few months ago, and even then you've only said it 3 times.
I only found out in like year 9.
What, that Casper is your name?
Yeah, because remember, we had that big ass long middle name for me. I just assumed it was all fake.
What, Casper Cocoa Pops early in the morning burger?
Yeah, I assumed it was all fake and bullshit.
I beg your pardon? Even I didn't know that.
Did you really not?
No!
I used to be
What
called
are you people?
Kofi Casper Cocoa Pops early in the morning burger Thompson.
Who the fuck has a burger early in the morning?
And
Yes, that's the question I'm
because
thinking about this, I don't want to think about the rest.
a bunch of those middle names are fake and not real, I assumed everything between Kofi and Thompson was fake and not real. And then I checked my passport one time and I had a middle name.
I always remembered burger. I never knew
I mean,
Casper.
I'd like to say nobody told me, but it was right in front of me the whole time.
You did go through your whole school career telling people that whole string of words was your name.
Yes, I did.
So what, you just played along with it?
Yeah, I mean, it was like a title.
To be fair, my name came out of nowhere.
What do you mean?
We said them once and it kind of just stuck.
Fair.
I honestly don't like my first name because it doesn't fit me at all, and every
What,
single...
Kofi?
Yeah.
Is it because you're white and you glow in the dark?
Yeah, it's a Ghanaian name, right, Blue?
Hey, my name is French.
The name is Ghanaian, Blue, I think.
Yes.
And,
yes.
Well, to be fair, do any of us have a name that fits us? Blue's named after a fucking colour.
No.
He's named after a
The
moon.
moon. I'll have
Sorry.
you know.
As we all know, the moon's name is Blue.
What was said moon named after? Was it named after the fucking colour?
No, it wasn't. There are 2 types of blue moon, as I understand it. There is one
But
where...
blue. Is the word blue a colour?
No, the word
Yes.
is not a colour.
Yes, it is.
You know I'm too stubborn to lose this argument whether I'm wrong or not.
I do, but Kofi and I both know I'm right.
I am also right.
No, you're not.
You don't know. Maybe the moon's name came first, and then they just decided, hey, we haven't named this color yet. We'll
In
name
the
it
last
after the
5
moon.
seconds.
Supposedly there are 2 types of blue moon.
Yeah.
And one of
Commonly
them-
known as the baby blue moon and the navy moon.
There... Fuck off. I'm pretty sure only one of them actually looks blue.
That is correct.
And I'm pretty sure the one that I was on did not look blue.
I'm pretty sure the other kind of blue moon is just a second full moon
It
in
is.
a month. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
And then there is occasionally an actual blue moon, which is very rare. I don't know what causes it, but I'm also too lazy to look
Chemicals
up.
in the air. It's chemicals in the air.
Look at you space nerd.
Space nerd.
The only thing it's got to do with space is the fact that the moon is involved.
That even bigger, space nerd.
No,
No.
the
Getting back to my original point, your friend in high school, Cove, was
before we continue on the gluten
fatally
thing,
allergic to it,
I
right?
I do want to explain another little thing about why I don't like my first name, or my entire name, I should say.
Your name is pretty shit.
Thanks. First name
Too blunt.
is a Ghanaian name. Every single person I've met from Ghana has, like, for example, a friend of mine at I was going over to his house at one point, and one of his dad's work friends was going there. A Ghanaian work friend. He was like, "Ah, hello, Marine. How are you? Who is your friend?" And I went, "I'm Kofi." And his response was, "Ha! You are not black." The second part of my name, the Casper, is literally just like Mother was like, okay, we gave him a first name that'll confuse every single black person as to why he's got that name. Better make sure his second name, everyone knows he's white.
White as a ghost.
Casper, the friendly ghost.
That's not the song.
That's not the song.
That's just Kofi.
Casper, the friendly ghost. Anyway, you were talking about gluten or whatever.
So about
Yeah,
gluten,
so my girlfriend's gluten intolerant,
you bastard.
so she can eat gluten, but not lots of it. So every now and again, she has to go gluten free because she does start to get ill over time. But then, Cove, your friend from high school,
Mm-hmm.
if he ate gluten, he would be out of school for weeks.
Yeah.
And my question is, how is it that didn't happen until like the last 15 years or so?
Cause fuck us, right?
It's a good point. Not
Where did we
Emil's
go
one.
wrong?
I'm sticking with my original theory. Just as a species, we developed intolerance towards it.
But isn't it getting worse?
That's why I said developing intolerance. As in, it is getting worse.
Doesn't intolerance mean a resistance to?
No.
No,
That
that's
is
why I called it intolerance, dumbass.
There's intolerance and there's tolerance.
Yeah, tolerance is the resistance.
Oh, fellas,
That's why I
fellas,
called it
fellas. Those are two entirely different words.
You're really hurting my head. Just so
Are you talking for Kofi or?
No. His idiocy is making my brain melt.
So why did you? Oh wait, hold on. No, man. I'm still fever dreaming over here, so
Oh yeah, no. So you've been hallucinating the past week. What kind of hallucinations did you have? Or am I not supposed to ask that?
honestly, I could not tell you even if I wanted to. I just know I've been sat in bed, staring at the ceiling, seeing things. I don't know what. I might as well have been dreaming, but I'm not.
Are
I'm
you
confident
sure
I
you
knew
just
I
weren't
was.
asleep?
I'm very certain I was not asleep.
Like a
Sounds
sort of
like you were
sleep
dreaming.
paralysis kind of
I was
thing?
dreaming while awake.
Sleep paralysis or just daydreaming?
I couldn't tell you. I didn't even try to move. I just kind of
Honestly,
laying
mood.
there, staring up at the ceiling.
I just
I'm just kind of
imagined.
accepting everything that was going on around me.
I actually just imagined you just seeing someone standing above you with a knife and just thinking,
Oh,
if
fuck.
it's my time, it's my time.
Frank, actually, that's the normal reaction.
Oh, look, a knife. I hope it doesn't land on me.
God, finally.
About fucking time.
I have been
That knife is
waiting.
big enough. Try harder.
Do it, I deserve this.
I am quite fat, my friend. You're gonna have to push a little harder than that.
The only time I could, I think, confidently say I've had sleep paralysis, it was not... You know, like, people say they've had sleep paralysis and they saw a demon at the end of their bed chanting shit. The only time I've had, and I put this in quotation marks because I don't really know, sleep paralysis. Literally, I think a, quotation mark, ghost appeared before me. All they did was call me a bitch and then leave.
You sure that wasn't just me?
It was him.
Because that does sound like something I would have done. Just walk into the room. You little bitch.
I think that was less sleep paralysis and more you just so confused you couldn't really do anything.
No, I've had sleep paralysis and it's not pleasant. And
I can't
I
tell
actually-
when I have it on because again, I didn't try to move.
I don't. It's actually the purest form of terror I think I've ever experienced.
You are
But
kind
it's
of a
not-
pussy though.
Here's the thing, no, so I'm scared of spiders.
Yes, I
Right,
remember
it-
that one time I pulled a prank on you when you came out of the shed. Good times.
And you told me there was a spider on my back and
Uh-huh.
I panicked and cried. Yeah, I remember.
Still funny.
But I was also still in single digits, so
Good times.
it was bound to happen. Now I just freeze and wriggle a little bit, maybe.
Because, as we
But
all
no,
know,
I-
spiders can only see movement.
So, as soon as
All
the
eight of their
spider,
eyes.
as soon as the spider is bigger than like my fingertip, I freeze, right? So,
Right.
imagine thinking you're about to go to sleep, and you're in this kind of semi-conscious state, and you can see and feel spiders all over you. You're deathly afraid of spiders, and your attempts to wriggle are doing nothing. That is what happened to me.
Well, obviously, you would
Sounds
have
like
to
a
assume that they've already, like, done a web cocoon around you and you're dead already.
It's over.
Just pulling a meal, accept it.
But oddly enough, it wasn't the spiders that freaked me out. It was
Wait, what
the
do you
knocking
pull in a
out.
meal accept it? I don't just say any situation, only the ones that involve death.
You just fucking
One time,
admitted you
one
laid
time.
still. Do y'all want one last situation thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I like this one. Here's the question. If you apply for a job without exchanging emails, face to face, when you go to work on the first day, can you just say they hired you for a better job because there's no proof?
Yes.
Wait, what?
The situation is, you go into a store that's got a help wanted sign, or whatever the fuck. You get hired for the job. You come in for your first day, they say, what do we hire you for again? Can you just say, like, a really good job?
Yes, but if you can't do it, you're pretty screwed.
If you know what all their vacancies are, then yeah. But I mean, so I had to do a similar question, answer a similar question today while I was in my human resources
What are the
management.
chances?
Class.
Knowing human resources, they'd probably say no.
So we had to say, if you're teaching someone how to conduct an interview, right? What are some of the things that you'll have to deal with? What are some of the ways that you have to teach them? And what are some things that you need to make sure that they know? And we came up with loads of things as a group, but one of the ones that the woman in charge kept saying to us, yeah, but what is the first thing when they look down at the piece of paper? What is it that you need to make sure that they can do? Now, me being a smart ass, I said you need to make sure the interviewer can read. Which obviously got a chuckle, but I was being dead serious. And then the woman had to be like, well, yeah, okay, assume that they can read. What is it you need them to know? And I said, well, the next thing you need them to know is what they're interviewing people for. Because you'd be surprised how many people show up to an interview only to have the interviewer go, I'm sorry, what job are you here for again?
To be fair, with so many
So-
people, I'm not that surprised.
Yes, you're hiring me as a head chef.
Yeah, this is the thing. If you get through an interview and someone said that to you, then yeah, you could probably get away with saying, "Yeah, you're hiring me to be the manager."
Take it a step further. Power move. You're hiring me as CEO. Technically, I'm your boss.
But if you show up to the interview line and stay, they go, "What did we hire you for again?" It's safe to say you won't get away with saying something random and up there, because someone somewhere knows. But I would also say if you're in that position and they go, "Yeah, what is it you're interviewing for?" That kind of makes you think, how many jobs are open at this place? If I don't get this job and I'm the last person,
Just apply for another one.
Are they just running out of staff? Are they going to close down? Do they need me more than I need them? In which case, I'm going to say I'm your boss now.
I mean, technically speaking, they do need you more than you need them.
Yeah.
Because they need people to pick up the workload.
But I can't believe how many times this happens. It's not a rare thing that the people conducting the interview have no idea why they're conducting an interview.
Sounds about right.
So you apply to them thinking, yes, this is a brilliant job. You get there and they're like, who are you and why are you here? It must be the most shocking thing to people, like, to not know why you're there anymore.
Another power move. They don't want to do that job. Tell them to quit. Now you're the interviewer and you just got a job. Congratulations.
No, do you know what? I think if it happened to me, I'd start to doubt myself. They'd be like, why are you here? They'd be like, I don't even know who I am anymore.
Why are we here? Why are we here?
totally freak out. Oh gosh, no. I think I'd love to be in the position where I could just go, you hired me to be your boss. And to see it work as well, that would be the most amazing thing, because if it works, you deserve to be running things. They don't deserve to have anyone above you. If you walk in and go, I'm the manager now, and they go, okay.
Just walk into an establishment and just take whatever job you want.
Neff's just gone to me, how's the brother Blue? And I'm responding with,
I'm fine.
He's alive.
God damn
she's
it,
glad
still?
you're alive. She's glad you're alive.
Oh, that makes one of us.
Yay, depression.